And the purpose is educational, so they aren't supposed to be difficult, at least to begin with, but they will definitely get difficult uh, towards the end. Um, okay, so yeah, feel free just to. So if you move, hopefully I can see. Hopefully it all syncs up. So if you solve, so it's practice against the computer. I wonder if it syncs if you play the moves.
Oh, okay.
Does it? Does it sync up? Well, we'll see if you're playing it. Yep, it does. It all syncs up, so I can see what you're doing. Awesome. Okay, so let's just so don't let me like go on to the next one. I'll just maybe let's just have a quick commentary about each one. I guess this one is a good example of why you shouldn't create holes in your position. Um, and even worse than holes are holes that your opponent controls and you don't control. Like, so I always actually find it interesting in a position. Look at the squares which you control an equal number of times to your opponent. So in this case, the G7. Yeah, should we just wait? I'll go on to chapter 2. So the ones that we control an equal number of times to the opponent, because that means your opponent can drop pieces on those squares. So this is a big weakness, and like you said. Okay, should we go on to the next one, chapter 2? So
Okay, I mean, there's so many possible mates.
yeah, well, you can see it. You can see it tells you that how many moves to mate
How
it.
many moves?
But unlike chess variance.training, if you find a slower mate, that's fine as well.
So I guess.
Yep, very good. And so then I'd say the principle of this one is this: the queen protects the knight, but it's also blocking off the king from going on a runner. Like what actually happened in this game is the king had a little bit of a walkabout and eventually got mated on b4 or c4. So this
Yeah, another idea which comes in mind would be like rook here first takes and then queen here.
yeah,
So you're cutting
cutting
all
off
these
the
free
king.
squares and you're cutting all these free squares.
Yes,
Then he can play the bishop because he wants to run here. But okay, it's still mate.
it'll mate eventually. Yeah, cool. So it's blocking off the king's escape route. Next one. So we're white.
Okay, this is um, quite common pattern.
Yeah, this is.
And you use have in the back rank.
Yeah, so this actually, yeah, this.
And
So when I
you have
first,
some diagonals.
yeah, so what you need one diagonal in hand to clear away one rook. Um, so
It has to be a pawn though because you want to promote.
promote exactly.
Only
Yeah.
the last one can be a bishop.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
last one can be a bishop because you don't need to promote.
Yeah. So yeah, very nice. So because the pawn's on the right hand side of the king, using that pawn, we can clear away any rook or heavy pieces alongside the king by literally putting it up against the king, so it can't be blocked. So takes, and then putting on another diagonal, which could be a pawn or a bishop, and whichever way the king goes, if that square and that square are not defended, then you'll be mated. Which means that if it was black's move before all this, the key is then to defend these two light squares, e8 and g8, and that would really stop these ideas in their tracks, or at least make them a lot harder. Okay, so
Maybe you want to play something like knight f6.
Yeah.
To defend.
Indeed. So chapter 4.
So I guess.
Yep, very nice. So this is a kind of like queen invasion. You're kind of saying to the end that you want this kind of position where the queen and knight are kind of forcing the king back. So then you can take and take. So it's not like the other ones. It's not like, say, chapter 1, where it's like queen and pawn. The other way of getting the king on the back rank is with a knight. And yeah, you.
Also, this doesn't work because of king d1.
Yeah, very nice.
And then the knight is covering c1. So even if you play queen at b1 because you want to play pawn s2, you still miss a pawn.
Yeah, that's.
And if you want to play knight b2, then he takes d2.
He takes d2,
This
yeah.
doesn't quite work.
Yeah, thanks. That's really useful. So next one.
This is the same as before, just you create the back rank and you use the rook plus knight, since this is covered by the bishop.
Yeah. So if the other one I called the queen invasion with queen and knight, I was calling this a rook invasion. So again, yeah, you first clear away that back rank defender. You might waste a queen doing it, but at least you get back a rook, and you can finish him off. Yeah, interesting here. You might, yeah, you don't. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, so this is all about
This
the back.
also works with the pawn instead of the knight.
Yes.
If you have a pawn, you can
If you
play
had
pawn at h2 and then take the queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Notice it doesn't work in the other direction, because if you play pawn here first, then he can run rook.
Yeah.
He can run out.
Yeah, so you have to block his escape
So
first.
you want to cut the escape. Yeah.
Because you cut the escape and then he's really back ranked. He has no. He is. So that's what the back rank is. You're stuck on the back rank and there's no way of you getting off the back rank, and so it makes mating a lot easier. Okay, the next one.
So there you want to get the queen and the bishop, and then you get queen and bishop here.
Yeah, let's go for it. Queen. So it's the standard queen and diagonal mates, and then you can invade. Cool. Next one. Oh, this is a fun one because it's combining a lot of these ideas.
A lot of patterns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Schwanet against Little Plotkin, I think.
I guess it's gonna be pawn here, and then if he goes here, you promote. So he's gonna go in the others. Oh wait, you have queen first. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Queen first.
Not sure why I was
Yeah,
contemplating.
you push him away, so he's back ranked, and you use that knight to finish things off. Yeah, really nice. And just worth saying that instead of all this, black could defend. I'm trying to work out how to move blacks. Trying to work out how to move pieces for black. Okay, here we go. He could do this instead, and we do exactly the same kind of thing. And instead of blocking with knights, because remember he got mated with the knight in the end, he could do this.
Then queen takes, and then rook
Yeah,
d1.
Brilliant. So if he does it with rooks, then we can get him as well. Okay, chapter 8. I'm still thinking myself. I remember this one.
Okay, I mean, it's gonna be something like rook f8 or g8. Depends which is faster.
No, we're not interested in fastest mates, so go with your instinct.
Yeah, my greedy player instinct is gonna be rook f8, bishop blocks, take, then you play knight here. Maybe you drop. Let's see. And he goes here. No, okay, wait.
So if we had two rooks, it would be kind of easy. Or not.
Yeah, if you had two rooks, it would be very easy. Because just rook, knight. Okay, this square is controlled, but you can, okay, you drop a knight, then here, rook here. Okay, now still you miss something. If it was a game, I would just go like bishop f. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
first, then bishop.
So you're right. Bishop f8 at the end of that line finishes it. By the way, after king e7, bishop f8, the knights defend each other. Oh, sorry. Then there's the knight cuts off e7, d7. So yeah, rook g8, king takes, knight at f6, king here, rook here, king here, and bishop at f8 mates. If we had two rooks.
Yes, but I mean, in this current position, If
Yeah.
this was a game, I would just play rook f8 and bishop f6 because black doesn't have knights and any immediate threat.
Okay.
So you just and he also has only queens in hand to defend after he drops bishop g8 to defend
True.
the check. But there has to be a mate here, right?
Yeah, there is a mate. It says mate in 5.
Yeah, it's mate in 5. Okay, so
Well, let's play the rook at f8 and see what happens.
okay. I mean, sometimes it's mate in 5, but it doesn't mean it's a all checkmate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It might be just that every move he plays just loses.
Yes, exactly.
Still, I don't think it's bishop f6 because it's probably longer than 5 moves. Or maybe not. Maybe what do you do after bishop f6? Like queen defense? Bishop takes, queen takes, knight takes. No, it's longer.
Yes.
Oh. Maybe just a rook f8 and knight e7.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. Oh, wait a sec.
No, wait, he blocked with
He,
the queen.
he
He
dropped the
blocked with the
queen.
queen.
He did.
What?
He confused you.
You confused me. I assumed he would block with the bishop.
Can't pre-move. Okay, let's get this done. We'll come back with the bishop drop. Let's just finish this one off.
So here, just this and bishop.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so the reason he doesn't drop. Okay, let's try and work out how to.
He doesn't block the bishop because just knight at e7 and he cannot defend it.
Yes.
Yes, is this the reason?
Yes, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So that was correct.
But even stronger than knight e7 is knight f6 because it covers the h7 square.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he doesn't have the h5 resource.
He doesn't have h5. Yeah.
So that's the fastest anyway. Okay, so that's a good example. You don't have to check every move. There's just no way of defending that bishop. Cool. So you see they're getting a little bit tougher. Back rank. Another back rank one. Okay, this is an easy one. I don't know why I called it what I called it. That's just weird.
I mean, rook that g8 doesn't work, I think. Take knight here. Oh, yeah, it does work.
Yeah, let's go. So you clear away the defender on the back rank. And again, notice, yeah, exactly. And notice in this position...
Yeah, the idea is that the knight is covered.
He's
so
still...
There is no knight, there is no king takes.
Yeah. He's still restricted to the back rank. Yeah, so after knight here, even if he goes to f8, rook at g8 is checkmate. Okay, so that knight and rook are mating. Why did I call this a smother? I'm just really confused. It's not a smother. But anyway, okay. Chapter 10.
Here, white has no blocker.
Okay.
And you immediately see that. So I guess rook at a1 is the only move I consider in this position.
Yep.
But what is the follow-up? He's going to go knight.
I'm looking myself.
And pawn at a2, and he cannot defend.
Exactly. Yeah. That's whatever. Oof.
And I don't know, knight check, king up, queen check, and then pawn.
Yeah.
Come on, he keeps trolling me. Oh, okay, the rook is pinned. So
yeah, that's nice actually. Yeah. So the knight stops the king running back. Okay, so cool. Yeah, that was actually a bit more complicated than I thought. I just thought at a2 and it's all over. Yeah, so it's again one where it wasn't all checks, but there's just nothing white can do. Okay, chapter 11. Hang on, we've had this one already. So basically I've got a... Chapter 9 is something else that should be there, and it's kind of... I had obviously a smother there, which just got lost. So we can go on to chapter 12.
Okay. Well, this is the same as before.
Except the bishop is covering. Yeah, bishop is covering on this side, but you actually go the other side.
Heavies is instead of one, you use the pawns, and the last one can be a bishop.
Yeah,
you don't need to promote.
Nice. Yeah, so when I actually first saw this position, I was thinking e8, but e8 is actually double defended, so no good at all. So we have to focus in on c8, and we're lucky because we've got two diagonals in hand, at least one of which is a pawn, so you can just do this. And although now the rook defends, it's still no good. Yeah, really nice. You clear away both the heavies. Okay. I think that's a really important kind of basic concept to take away from this. Okay, they're going to get a little bit.
Yeah, the first move you see immediately is the fork. You win a queen, it's game over. Maybe there is easier way to win. There's a mate.
There's a mate, indeed. There's a back rank mate.
Yeah, okay. If there was no queen on f6, you could just go queen d8.
Yep.
Instead, you can go rook at... Okay, he has no blocker.
He has no blocker. That's the key, yes.
So after rook, there is queen here.
Yeah, that's checkmate, indeed.
So he actually has to take it and then pawn it.
Yeah, it's what we saw before. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't see immediately he had no blocker.
Yeah, very nice. So chapter 14.
So here, it's quite basic. It just how do you call it?
Magnet. I like to call it magnet mate. So first thing to notice about this position is obviously this rook.
You attract the king in a square where you have a
check. Yeah.
And you have a good check like this knight.
Yes.
And then you mate it.
Yes. Yeah, like you say. So you track the king to a square where there's a powerful check, and then you control that square which you attracted the king to. Is the point? Yeah, very nice. Okay, that's really nice. Chapter 15. What's going on here? Oh, this is from my game against.
The first thing one thinks is that if you play bishop check and he blocks, then you have making one. Of course, the problem is bishop and he goes away.
Yes.
Instead, if you play rook here, in the bishop here, that's mate.
Yeah. So this is actually from my game against 5 knights from an earlier season of the Crazyhouse League. So it's again a back rank.
Okay. You can mate in more than one way, but
yeah, indeed. So again, it's a back rank thing. Also, this blocks, and the point is, it's just the pawn there. The g7 square is weak, so this is why you have to be careful. If you've ever pushed g6, you really need to guard g7. But of course, there are other issues in this position, which is there's no back rank protection for that king.
Well, there are some positions where you actually like to push g6.
There are some, yeah.
After some knight h5. So if you don't have castle yet, and your opponent plays knight h5, you might want to play g6.
Yes.
Knight here, king here, and after say bishop h6, you just go king g8. But having g6 in the position, you cannot trap this knight. So it's actually not that bad for the defending side.
Yes, but then you have to fix that hole as soon as possible, because I've had more than one teammate in Crazyhouse League playing g6 and not fixing that hole. So
there are some positions where one side plays h6. For example, like knight f5. You kind of defend this somehow. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe rook g8. Yeah, you play rook g8, pawn at h6 to attack twice g7.
Yes.
And then he plays g6.
Yeah, as
if
a last.
You play knight here, then just king f8.
Yeah.
And the pawn on h6 blocks the bishop from creating the threat.
Yes. Yeah. So that's the g6 as a tactic of last resort, as it were. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, let's look at this puzzle. You want to create to take a piece with the discover check. Okay, that gives you the queen. You can keep going back and forth a lot, I guess.
Yep. Well, you had rook takes. Sorry, you didn't
And
have rook takes.
finally,
Yeah. Okay. So there is a mate in 2 in the original position, which was found by Kraft
oh
against
yeah,
Joanna Tries.
yeah, I'm stupid.
Double check the
I'm
mate.
so greedy. I looked at the mate, which was taking a lot of material.
Yeah.
And you don't need it.
Keeping your partner happy in Bughouse. Okay.
Yeah, I was not looking at how many moves should I take today. Okay.
This is a nice one.
So you see G3 H1 is weak. So maybe there is some rook H1 knight G3 idea. Maybe just look here. Yeah, just look here, take, and then knight G3, I guess.
Yep, go for it. So we first clear away the back rank defender. The rook is defending the back rank. But now we're using the fact there's a pin.
You use the fact that there's the pin.
And that's checkmate.
Okay, the bishop cuts, but it's not really important.
Yes, the knight cuts as well. Cut. So it's back rank because the king can't come up to the second rank. If the king tried to run the other way, let's turn off. It's quite hard to move. Then equally, that's also checkmate. Again, you stop the king running up to the second rank. Cool. This is actually a mate Jan Lee missed in a Bughouse game, I think. So let's see. How are we going to finish it?
Okay, so you want to play here, and then when you have this kind of position, if you have two heavies, you can magnet the king back and forth.
Yes.
You play like h1, knight g2, and it's important that the first check is done with this knight, because the other one has to control g2 as well.
Yes, sorry. We were both pointing at g2.
So if you play something...
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
if you play something like this, then
yeah.
he can take...
and we're no longer
you can still
controlling
go
g2.
pawn g2, king takes, and knight back, but
yeah.
The knight is controlling f4.
Yes, and everyone will know, but just for the sake of the complete beginners, after knight h3, the reason that knight has to be taken is because if king h1 immediately, there's a smothered mate idea. It's the classic Crazyhouse pattern. So that's why he has to take that knight. And after he takes it, we have two rooks. So as Nendorf said, we've got him. Okay, chapter 19. There's something that just jumps out of this position, which is a weak g7 square.
Give me only 1 second.
Give the viewers also time to try and calculate as these puzzles get more difficult.
Okay, so
Yep, exactly. So often you'd even sacrifice on g7 for a piece, for a pawn, just to expose that weakness. And here, if the king goes directly back,
have a lot of diagonals.
If the king goes directly back, rook here is checkmate. If he goes here, you've just taken a pawn, so you can put the pawn on, and whichever way the king goes, you've got him on. Yeah.
Yeah, even with no rook.
Even for the knight. Yeah.
You still have this mate.
Yes.
And if he goes on the other side,
You can promote.
Even if you don't have the rook, you can promote, and then knight g7, and then he goes here, and then you take. Okay, here he cannot even go, sorry. So knight g7 is just made.
Yeah, so let's actually have a look at that. So king goes here, you promote, he blocks, say with the queen, and this is checkmate because the bishop is cutting it off. Yeah, so this is, you should never let your opponent take on your g7 square like that, let alone in this position where he's already hitting so hard on both f6 and h6. It's big trouble. Okay, chapter 20. Ooh, this is a nice one.
So mating 4. I look at rook a1 as first idea because it looks fun.
Yeah.
If bishop takes, of course, there is rook takes, and if king takes, then rook takes here. But
Yeah.
he still can block.
You can still block, and the knight defends the blocking square. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, eventually there might be mate anyway, but probably take first. He takes rook h1. This looks better.
Yes.
He takes, and then you take, and then pawn b2.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's see if it's correct.
So you attract him away from the bishop, and he can't step up, and then you've got the classic queen pawn mate. And just to say also, he can't step up here because if how do I do this? If he tries to step up, then also this is checkmate anyway. So he has to take it, and then you have the classic queen and pawn mate. Really nice. Okay, so hopefully these will challenge you a tiny bit because we're in the last third of these. So yeah,
this is still the same.
Okay. Oh yeah, nice. So first of all, then we'll spotted there was an h2 weakness, just went straight for that weakness, set up the pawn, set up this kind of ideas we had earlier. But notice in this position, he did not place a pawn on h2 and then say promote because he was worried about the king running. He first blocked off the king and then finished things off. Yeah, really nice. Okay, 22. Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, I guess queen h8 still might work.
Yeah.
Rook takes. Rook here. Do you only have a rook, right? And then knight 8. No, wait. Oh, you can check. Yeah, you can check. Okay.
So this is a back rank because the knight is controlling g7.
You still are, yeah, you're still keeping the king in the back rank, and then you play this, but actually in this position, even a pawn mates, let's say there is a piece here and you cannot push.
Yeah.
But a pawn would mate with pawn and king h8 and
yes.
takes knight. Well, of course.
Okay. So there's something that's really nice. So you get in and you finish him off. Actually, in this position, before you drop the rook, there's actually an even faster mate.
Oh wait, there is a faster mate. Oops.
I mean, we don't care about fastest mate, but
you can just do this.
Do this straight away. Okay, and again, g7 controlled by the knight. Yeah, so this is a discovery idea. Chapter 23.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I just look for the lazy mate.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know the mate here. I'm going to have to try and calculate myself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that pawn here takes.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
But maybe there is.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. Yes. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah. That's. So this is a really good way. You clear away.
Even.
Yeah. So this is really beautiful. How you clear away.
If you had a rook in hand, like this in Bacchus, this wouldn't be made. You can just block with another rook.
Yeah, of course.
You can sit for a rook and block with a rook.
Yeah.
If you want to play a more forced attack, you can play queen there. Play something. Look, the thing is that black is controlling the square.
The checking squares, yeah. So it's not forced mate, but it's
Yeah. So in this position,
maybe
you
knight
probably
h6.
just want to take the bishop.
Yeah,
I mean,
the knight h6 is not working.
he
Yeah,
doesn't have anything because the bishop is controlling all, and he doesn't have any knight.
Yeah.
If you just take the bishop, you're probably winning.
yes. So,
Okay, maybe.
but in the original position, so it's quite nice. You clear away the rook from the back rank, and then there's a back rank weakness. And if he, at that point, if he defends with a bishop, of course, we have this classic idea, just chomping up all the pieces and smother mate with the knight to finish. And so that's why he has to defend with the rook, and then we have this classic queen and pawn mate. Yeah, I don't have an example of what you said of queen at h8, king takes h8, knight takes rook, but that's also quite a nice idea because you're picking up another rook along the way. Okay, 24. So, I'll give a hint, it's a deflect defender idea, but
okay, so if you had a knight, this would be quite easy, I guess.
so,
like rook here takes bishop he. Oh, he can block like this though. Nah, never mind.
Yeah.
I was being stupid. He only has a bishop to block though.
Yeah.
So let's say you play queen here, and he still has this, which is annoying.
okay, so I'm gonna give the hint. It's a deflect defender idea.
Like rook here, something like that.
Something like that.
No, because
Something more forcing.
I mean, even pawn here should be good.
Yeah, but it's something more forcing. So we can go pawn here because he can't.
The square you want is
this one,
square.
exactly.
So maybe queen d3, yeah.
Yeah.
Queen d3.
Because if rook takes queen, we're getting a rook on e1.
Yeah.
That's
Why
mate.
going for sharp mates in completely tough? Just take all the pieces.
Yeah. No, this is beautiful though. Come on, this is not about finding the sharp mate.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
It's about finding the beautiful mate.
I feel stupid. I didn't see it immediately.
This is a hard one in a way.
I mean, I think rook g8 mate. Does it? Takes.
Because we're not getting
and then
rooks.
Pawn at h7. On h7, he cannot take.
Yep, you can't take our knight.
No.
He can't take our knight because otherwise he'll get
Yes, but then after rook. I mean, wait.
Yeah, the problem with pawn h7 is he just goes to f8. If he took our knight, then we'd have knight f7 smothered mate. But yeah, he can just run back to f8. And if we go for pawn f7, he can just take on h8.
I mean, pawn at h7 is
go for it.
I think.
Yeah, do it.
Why not this?
Yes.
Oh, this is actually the mate.
This is the mate. This is it exactly. This is how you beat. This is how you beat 2500s. You play moves like at h7.
I mean, that's a very lazy move because probably there are a lot of winning moves. Okay, no, I guess you just here promote and eventually there is mate somewhere. I don't know. There's so many good-looking moves.
Yeah, I empathize. Yeah, where's this mate?
Like bishop h3. Is it bishop h3?
No,
probably.
Wait. I like bishop d5.
Yeah, no, I think this is it.
Yes.
What he wanted. I'm not sure this is the fastest one, but
yeah,
probably not.
That's the kind of idea. Yes.
Was it?
So I think the key idea is
mating free.
Bishop d5. No, not bishop d5.
No, there is faster stuff. There is faster stuff. Where is it? Maybe. No, being free. There is one move shorter. Like, yeah, everything mates, but where is the fastest one?
Should we just ask for it? Get the hint. The hint is, oh my goodness. It says this.
Oh, come on. Okay. That's not what anybody would play.
But I still don't see mate in.
Yeah, okay.
I don't. What's the mate in 2 here? I'm still confused.
Yeah, I still see mate in 3, not in 2. Wait. No, this is still in 3. What? What the hell?
Oh. I'll spill the beans if you let me.
It's not that either, because it's still in 3.
Yeah. So I'll spill.
Wait.
I'll spill some beans.
Like, yeah, you can take, but and then queen f7. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had looked at queen takes here before.
Yeah.
Because maybe you wanted queen takes, and then pawn here was made, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, and then queen f7.
So yeah, bishop e4 is the unique fastest move. So that would be a nightmare for anyone on chessvariance.training, where you have to find the fastest mate.
But that is the kind of move which I hate in pass.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And if knight takes bishop, then we have f5.
This pawn here.
Yeah. Okay, but obviously we've deviated a little bit from the back rank. The cool idea was these 2 pawns, because it's just impossible to stop you. It's impossible to stop the promotion in this sort of position when you have 2 pawns here and here. You need now suddenly 2 defenders for this square.
You can take, but then
doesn't help. Yeah, doesn't help at all. Yeah. Okay, this is from Katask against Crazyhouse. Yeah, go for it.
So, okay, this is a promoted queen probably.
Yes.
Because there are too many queens around.
Correct.
So he only gets a pawn to defend.
Yes.
This is actually irrelevant to know in the puzzle, but okay, you have 1 queen in hand, and unless these 2 are not promoted queens, my guess, looking at the position, is that the promoted queens are the a1 and a8, because the pawn capture here and the pawn capture here, probably.
Yep.
But, you know, if you don't know anything about the puzzle, and if these 2 are promoted queens, there's little difference. Probably doesn't even matter, because
it won't matter
gonna block with a queen
in the puzzle, but yeah.
So, okay. You should suck f8, yes?
Yep.
It's not the fastest mate. Oh,
no,
it
is.
Okay,
it is. Yes, it is.
It was in 7.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, queen h8 mates, rook h8 mates.
Okay, let's go rook h8. Let's keep going.
Okay. Take.
Now's the key move.
You maybe want to play. No, this makes it longer. It's stupid.
Yeah, there's a very nice idea here to set up. We got a
Like
queen in
you
hand.
could go
We got a
queen
queen.
here, but then pawn check take is a bit annoying.
Yeah.
You could go rook g8, pawn g7, but it's still longer
Yeah, let's.
than what it could be.
So we want to use our. Where do you want to use our queen? So you can't use it on g7 or e7. So we want to use it on the back rank. But how can we most efficiently use our queen on the back rank? Which square?
Like I see a lot of things which could mate, but four moves needs to be accurate.
Yeah. But what's the
At
end?
least I know I have to check always.
What's the end
Because
position?
this
Of
is not
course.
a
Yeah,
position
we're
where you
getting
can play a
mated.
quiet move.
No. But what's the end position? Like, what's the end game? Like when the king is mated, where is the king going to be? Do you think?
Sorry, what?
I'm wondering, like, what is the end game here? Like, where is the king going to get mated? On which square?
I don't get the question. Sorry.
So I'm trying to.
What is the end game?
Yeah, I'm trying to like imagine what is that final position where the king is mated. Like where is the king going to be? Which square is the king going to be mated on?
G8 maybe, or H8.
So G8, we'd need to get knights. We'd need to get hold of knights.
Like H8.
H8.
You can.
Yeah, you got it.
With
You got it.
F8.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah, this is probably faster.
That's it.
This is quite fast.
So that's it. Yeah, you draw the king to H8, and on H8 it's helpless.
Yeah. Okay, should actually have seen this faster. But there are a lot of ways here to make just like rook H8, pawn at G7, bishop H6. Then you can just take here. It's funny because there's the discover check, and he cannot counter back in any way.
Queen is protecting, but yeah.
But
there are a lot of mates.
A lot of mating patterns.
There are a lot of mates, unfortunately. Yeah. So in fact, in that sense, it's not such a good puzzle because like even here you could go bishop H6 to divert that knight and then come in. So in that sense, it's not.
I think also.
Yeah.
Yeah, pawn at e7, pawn at g7 are almost to consider.
There are too many, but this is a really nice one, so that's why I just wanted to.
Wait, can I have a try? What about queen at here? And then you because you have only one pawn. The idea was no wait. Bishop there. What? Bishop here. Nope. Okay, rook h8 first. Yes.
Yes.
Then bishop here. Nope. Then pawn there. Nope.
Pawn g7.
Then pawn here. Yeah. Okay. No. No. Okay. Never mind. It was just for fun.
Yeah. You'd have to.
I thought there was an easier
do this and promote, and it's not easy. Yeah.
Promote, take again.
Yeah. So if the other way of doing it was pawn g7 sort of ideas. Oh, bishop a3 for some reason that's also mating fast. Pawn g7, knight takes g7, then rook h8. Oh, this is the same. This is exactly the same mate actually, and you just take the knight right at the end when the king is back on h8. So that's not very interesting. Apparently bishop at a3 is also a mate, just because he doesn't have that many things. Rook at h8, rook at g8, rook takes, king takes. Queen at g4, I don't get this, but
yeah, because he doesn't have the pawn to block with check.
And he can't block like this because he has nothing. Oh my god, you just back rank mates him, right? He has no blockers. So too many open lines. No wow, that's really interesting actually. So that initial bishop at a3 check is just to waste. It's just to waste one of his pieces, Oh, this is really quite smart, actually. You just waste one of his pieces, and then
Yeah,
you get him onto two open lines, and you say, well, you can't protect both open
you
lines with
can
only one rook.
move the queen.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just take that knight
Yeah,
and
this is what you try to do in the real games. You
yeah,
try to make your opponent waste his pieces, and then you can attack where he has no blocker.
yes. Okay, so we're only 4 puzzles left, so 27. So that king is looking kind of short of squares, and we have a whole house of stuff, and white doesn't have very much.
Yeah. Why do you need to go for first mate? Well,
'Cause-
first thing I would see is queen here, knight here, just win the queen.
yeah,
Do you have any problem at all with that?
no, but
Maybe not.
there's a nice mate. I mean, that's why. How do you get
I
in
mean,
on?
you're super defended.
How do you get in on that king? What's going to be the idea?
Yeah, this is only mate in 10.
Yeah.
Nope.
So first move bishop here. Oh, don't do that. Let's let's not put the queen there.
You guess that with bishop, but why doesn't he defend
Yeah, I didn't
with the
want. I
pawn?
wanted to do pawn. Okay, so um, let's do pawn. Okay. I still wanted to stop moving. There we go. Okay, your move.
And now you have to find mate.
Yes.
Um, Something like queen at g1, and you cannot block queen f2.
Unfortunately, he can protect
Or
f2.
knight g2. It's too many threats. No, still. Wait, what does he do here? What does he do to defend?
Oh, apparently he's got this and just be annoying.
Okay, but you take.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And
Yeah, because that works.
wait, go on, go on. What does he do after this? Oh, he takes the bishop. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that gives him a few moves.
Yeah. So where were we?
So
We were
yeah, bishop here. First thing you look at is knight stuff here and here.
So the move order was wrong here.
Oh, you can go knight g2 first.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, but this is exactly the kind of position where I would just play queen g1.
Yeah.
Because why waste a knight? It's just not the first thing I would think of.
No, absolutely, it's not. But it's just really nice.
Like queen g1, you know, it's positionally crushing, so you just
sure.
think queen g1.
But you're
yeah, this is of course faster and forced.
It's great. It's quite pretty, but maybe not such a good puzzle because there are too many mates.
It does make a difference when there's a few seconds left and you have to mate fast.
Yeah. Well, this is a really hard. I mean, this is
Okay, and
a hard one. It's like mate in 9. It's not going to be short.
Is it hard?
So it's not hard.
Because
it's just you're going to have
to play. How does he defend this? I'm curious. What is he doing? He's gonna go what? Bishop g2, king g. He sucks the queen to 4 moves. But okay, the thing is, he's not getting a knight anyway. He's not mating, so he's never gonna defend this piece.
Yeah.
So this is just force mating something.
Yeah.
Whenever he finishes his checks, you have mate.
Yes.
Yes. Take that. I think you can even go here. He's gonna suck the queen. Oh, he's gonna suck on the e3 though, which is a bit. Oh no, he's gonna take that. I'm stupid. Okay. No. This is how I get tricked in these positions.
Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna go for force mate. Okay, now continue. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, first mate is better and faster.
So what's the idea? The idea is
you have bishop f7, knight h8
Yeah.
idea.
So bishop f7 is
You
actually
have a rook here.
so
and
bishop
knight d7 idea.
so bishop f7 is actually the fastest mate, but we're doing back ranks, so I'm gonna play actually a longer mate.
Yes, but
And so the idea is we're drawing that king out.
take, and
Okay,
then
now
you
yes,
first
very
take
nice.
the
Yes,
bishop,
yes, brilliant.
because
Now
you
next
want to
move.
cut,
Now that bishop is
then
pinned.
you play like rook
Brilliant.
here,
Yes.
knight here, and oh no, this is not the fastest. I missed something. Here I had faster. No, here I had faster.
Yeah, here I think rook there.
No, this is not the fastest move. What? Maybe just knight shift.
I think the fastest move is actually just sacking that rook, though. It might just be sacking the rook.
Rook here. I mean, everything is meeting. I just too lazy to count. Oh, you think the fastest move is?
Oh
this
no, it's
one?
not. Sorry, no, I'm wrong.
That's still five though. Probably. Oh, this one. Okay. But then he does want to suck.
So actually,
I don't get what's his point.
Yeah, okay. I actually don't want the fastest. Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Let's go with the most school book one.
Yeah. And I don't know.
And here you take.
Take. Okay. Next.
You go with the other bishop. You want to.
Yeah. So
still cut.
And the idea of this is.
And then you can do the same thing again, but okay, now you can just take the queen and
yeah, exactly. Brilliant. So we've created a back rank with our bishops. Like we've pulled him out.
Here you can actually repeat the same stuff.
I like it. Yes.
Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter, but
no, and then take queen. Here you take queen.
You can just keep repeating.
Now here you take queen.
You can take queen there. It's just doesn't matter.
And
you can take the rook. You can play pawn at c7.
And the reason that's powerful is imagine if e7 were defended by another piece, like by the queen. This still works. Bishop takes queen. If he goes out here, queen here. So we've created a new back rank with. So that was actually the variation I wanted to sort of highlight.
The point of the puzzle was to create the back rank with the bishop.
To create the back rank with the bishops. Yeah, it's not the. So the rook. Yeah. No, hang on. There's a better move here. Well, yeah, bishop takes queen was fine. Was there another move here? It was rook here, and then was it knight? Oh yeah, then bishop takes queen. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's the variation I really like. Yeah, that's the coolest one, I think. But unfortunately, practice against computer gives you all kinds of stuff. So this is the penultimate puzzle. Thanks a lot, Lone Wolf, for agreeing to do this. Actually, this one is just completely impossible. So KZ says, are there still some games to go, or did I miss it all? Yeah, there are 2 puzzles to go. We're doing puzzles today. This one is just completely impossible. It's from a game between Oppa Wazen and Yasser Serouan, and if I'm not wrong, I think Oppa might have even found the mate.
Oppa, yeah, so it's written in the name.
Yeah.
In the chapter name.
And just to tell, in case people in chat are just joining us, we're doing a kind of introduction to back rank mates in Crazyhouse, but we're now at the really advanced level. So Lone Wolf will be sweating.
Okay, well, the first thing I would think is, can you take the rook? What's wrong with taking the rook? Okay, let's see what happens.
Oof. It says 0-0, but I can't see the move. What's black's move? Queen takes bishop?
No, I mean, it's not my mating attempt.
Yeah. Queen takes bishop, I think, is the problem.
There. Yeah, it's...
Because if knight can't take back, if knight takes back, queen gets in on h3.
Yes, but I thought you would block f2 and you would be fine. But...
Okay, I think he's going to take the knight.
You actually are winning here. I was right.
Okay.
It just takes some time to realize for him.
What if bishop takes knight here?
It's just You just go rook. I think there is mate of rook h8. No.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. That's a bit annoying. Queen h4. I guess you take. No, you don't. You cannot take.
Oof.
Have to block. Maybe not with the pawn. Maybe not with the pawn. What
You-
do you block with?
You want your
Or
rook?
maybe you just move. Wait. Can you move the king?
Don't think so.
No, you cannot. No, okay. You cannot move the king.
Yeah, that's asking for trouble.
Yeah, g2 I knew. Well, I thought king g1, pawn at h2, king h1 was fine. But then queen takes f1, and then queen rook takes, rook g1, yeah. So I guess you have to block with knight. No, you don't have.
I think block with
Maybe
pawn.
you do.
I think block with pawn was the best. In fact, it actually says blunder.
Yes,
Block
but
with
the
pawn.
evaluation went down a lot.
Yeah, because it was still thinking.
I wasn't sure.
It wasn't
Oh,
sure.
okay. Oh, it was actually.
It just goes from +1 to +23, and it's just really.
Yeah, and the rook is covering g3 always, so there's no queen takes and then bishop takes.
Okay, so what do you play
And
here as
now
white?
you want to play. No, not rook h8. Not rook h8.
Oof.
Maybe you want to play pawn at g6 first. Is it
Apparently.
this the idea?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, this is the idea. Because you want to.
So king takes is forced.
Sometimes
I don't know
you
why
don't
it's
have enough
thinking.
pieces, so you want to make the best use of your pieces.
But now I don't even know what to play as
And
white.
after. Well, you probably have knight check somewhere. Knight check somewhere.
Knight e7? I mean,
Knight 7, king d7. What do you do? Maybe you just take. But probably bishop g3 is annoying. Maybe knight h8, king h7 is funny, but hard to make.
yeah, I really. White is supposed to be winning, but I'm really struggling to see the move. Like knight e7, he's even just got queen takes knight, queen takes queen.
Okay, let's see. No, knight e7.
Let's see what he plays though. Queen takes knight, I think.
He just takes it here.
Yeah.
And then you cannot take back.
Because if you take back bishop takes g3, I think is a problem.
Yeah, I thought bishop takes g3. Maybe you can go.
So apparently,
h1, but then always queen takes f1 is a problem. Yeah.
so apparently
So
it said it was
let's
takes.
see what happens.
No,
No, it's not. Not this
hard to see. Apparently, it's takes f7.
Oh, smart.
I'm still struggling to see it.
No, it does make a lot of sense because you want to have f8 free for the knight. The whole point of queen takes f7 is to free a square. It's this thing.
Okay, and
Now
now
you can play. Now you can play here, and if he does go to h7, then you have knight f8.
yeah. Nice. Okay, well now rook f7.
Okay, here I guess. Yeah.
Rook f7 seems.
But
Not...
you have to be careful. So maybe knight c8 is more. It probably is. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's declaring mate now.
yes, it is because you don't want this thing. I think.
Yeah.
After rook f7.
Good thinking.
And here you might play this.
Now you got him.
And of course he cannot take because rook g8, and then you take the queen with check.
Yes.
And then here you have to be careful. So you don't play rook f8, but
Yeah,
maybe rook here.
That's what
No, it's a draw.
I was thinking rook there,
Oh,
yeah.
no, it's a draw.
Apparently not.
Oh, maybe rook d8 makes a difference. Because you can promote, or maybe you just promote. Yes, you just promote. Then now,
I'm not sure if it was just promote.
you either play knight at e7, but then
Oh, it was. Okay. Sorry. I'll promote your variation. Okay, so it's your move.
yeah, I think you just want to take the knight because knight at e7 there is h7. It's kind of fine.
Yeah.
Queen f7 there is king h7, and he's still kind of fine. Unbelievably fine.
Yeah, there's no check on h7.
Wait, but and what if you take the knight and he goes h7? Okay, there's something. There's some trick here. Must be some trick. Okay, first let's see if it is
It's correct.
actually queen takes, but what after king h7?
Yeah, I can try and see what happens. If does it this sorry, and this.
Maybe you just play like queen here, queen g7, queen g8.
So I'll just play through it. Queen
No,
g8
no.
is correct. King
Yes,
takes.
you do play queen g8. Okay.
You do, yeah.
Okay.
Knight
And
e7.
then
So
yeah,
now you're
then
controlling this.
yes.
But how do you control this
And now
square
you
with the
have
knight?
now you have an f8 free again.
Yeah, you have f8
Now you
free.
have an f8 free again.
So
So this whole thing is about having f8 free.
yes. And just in,
Yes, that's why I was a
rook
bit
here.
puzzled about queen takes, because there was
Yeah.
h7 and I was not sure if queen takes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back to the original part.
The original puzzle, okay.
Because I like to play this kind of risky move like later, but yeah, if there is a major.
And I think, as I said, I think Oppa found it.
So okay, rook at h8 is a move.
Yeah, so, and it was forcing. So rook at
if
h8.
you're looking.
Okay, go next.
So you take, and then you play some rook check, maybe with this trick.
Yep. So if he moves the king, you've got rook at
Doesn't
h8.
really, no, he will block.
He blocks. Yeah, that's fine. If he moved the king, rook at h8 would be checkmate. So he has to block. Now.
Yeah, let's
no, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Rook check.
That's correct.
But is it needed?
I think it's correct. Is it not correct? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think it's.
Oh, it's not correct. Okay.
Better move.
Okay, that's correct.
Like that only makes it one move longer if it works.
Okay.
So now you have to play some rook check. So this for example. And now you want to play knight at g6 because you want to clear here, I guess. Is this the idea?
That is the idea, yes. So for some reason, just to back up a bit. So this works, but apparently knight here check first is even
one move faster.
Better. But
yeah, one move faster. But it does okay, you just have to see the pattern. Doesn't really matter if it's one move or less or more.
Weird.
Yeah, okay. Nope.
Oof.
Nope. Now here you want to play knight f7. Yeah, okay. Okay. Then
okay, I'll do it. I'll do it your way. I'll do it your way. So let's go back to what you were saying. Rook at e8.
This is more like it's more.
Yeah. Let's do this.
More
clear in some way.
Yeah, easier to
easier to conceptualize.
Calculate for lazier people.
It's easier to understand. Yeah, it's easier to conceptualize.
And here you have choice if to play this cover check, or if to play knight at g6, or if to play knight at f7.
So you have to make with 3 pawns, a knight and a rook. Okay.
So let's say you drop a knight here. But here, you play pawn here, rook at here,
I'm
or
won-
even promote a knight.
I mean,
No,
I was,
rook at here better.
I was wondering about the discovery because the discovery forces king. Okay, that is apparently good.
But probably both work. I was just looking at this first. Okay, now maybe promote the knight.
Okay.
If it takes, you just drop and mate.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, that's
Promote the knight
perfect.
is correct.
Yeah, no, that's it. You found it.
And of course, if king f6, there is rook f7.
Yeah. So
The problem with the
I was wondering about.
wait.
Sorry. Yeah.
Here, this was the alternative,
Takes.
which actually does work. But yeah,
With the knight.
this because it's pinned and then yeah.
Oh, pretty. Yes. I was thinking of another way of doing it. So, which was. I was wondering if you could do this. No.
And then take. It's the same.
Yeah. Okay.
And then bishop
And then,
or bishop.
Yeah. And then going all the way back to here, I'm very tempted
but
by
here,
double checks because they can't be blocked. And so I was
Yeah,
thinking, okay, that's not good. Yeah, tempted by double checks because they can't be blocked, but then maybe we need to do knight here, check. No?
Okay, here is the same one.
So what's the solution here?
You can do the same one in a different order. Probably this does work too. Okay, rook at
A
h8.
rook at h8, okay.
And then you play pawn at h5.
Yeah.
And then you use the pin, and then you take.
Use the pin again.
No, you use the pin again. Yeah.
Nice.
Pin again. My greedy instinct was to play this back and forth.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
And the very last puzzle, and this is amazing, because
Okay, but here you see immediately that this bishop is.
yeah. So let's play that. Let's move one. And by the way, J.K. the bullfrog played this mate against Chicken Crossroad. Okay, so he actually played the mate. He played like a crazy beautiful mate.
So you do that.
So in fact,
then you might play queen check.
Yeah, so
you want to play queen f8.
So it turns out Queen e8 check does mate, but there's an even more beautiful move that J.K. the bullfrog.
Queen f8? No, it's not queen f8. It would have been very nice if it was. With the idea of like this and pawn. Okay.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, so that's what J.K. did. Let's do that. So Queen at e8 actually does work, and it's a slightly longer mate maybe. But yeah, J.K. the bullfrog found the quickest mate in this position, which is indeed. Let's do it. And no,
wait. That's a misclick.
That was a misclick. Yeah, which was indeed.
This one.
He did play this one, and it's just clearing out the rook for another piece on e7.
So now,
which we saw at the beginning, a very useful piece on the 7th rank, which is.
Yeah, now you either go queen e7 or pawn e7.
Yeah, but we've seen from all the examples what's the really powerful piece on the 7th rank.
You don't have to give me hints.
I know.
It's wrong.
I know.
So yeah, I guess no. I don't know. You tricked me with your question. I was thinking some.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the viewers. Unfortunately, yeah.
And then what did he do? Like knight here? No, other order.
You do the usual order.
Other order. Queen d8 first.
Yeah, and because if he takes with the bishop, it's. Yeah.
Then he controls this square. Yeah.
Yeah. Notice if black took with the bishop.
Back and then you do this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. So yeah, just quickly.
Okay, it wasn't too hard.
Still,
it should just be.
Just wanted to quickly show if
The first thing you do is you notice these kind of patterns. like where you have an overwhelmed piece which has to do two things, and then you have to find the correct move order.
Yes. So we have another pawn for here, and
Of course, also the opposite works. You can go
that
like
works.
rook and d8 first.
Yeah, you could also go rook here. That's true. Bishop takes, and then go. I think that's a really nice way to finish it, isn't it?
Which is maybe
But
nicer.
and yeah, and that's kudos to J.K. the Bullfrog for literally finding that mate over the board.
You can even take the bishop and it's still mate.
It's still mate because you're controlling the back rank, controlling all the squares on the seventh. Yeah, cool. So yeah, thanks a lot, Lone Wolf, for playing along with this sort of set of puzzles on the back rank, and hopefully viewers
Sure.
find it useful.
Sure. You wanna try one last puzzle, which is kind of back rank?
Okay. So
should I? Is it fine? Is it if it's on the?
If you post it to the Discord, I'll load it up. If you just post it as a last thing in Crazyhouse on the Discord, and I'll just load it.
Yeah. 1 second.
And KZ1337 says very nice stream. Yeah, glad you're enjoying it. We started, if you watch back the beginning, we started with the real fundamental basics for back rank. We ended with some really tough stuff.
Okay, so I did put it in the Crazyhouse channel.
Yeah, I got it. So so this is the chessvariance.training website. I'm going to just play the wrong move just so I can get to the analysis board. And then in the analysis board, so this is useful for people who want to know how to use studies. You can press this sort of hamburger button and click on study, and it'll load up all your recent studies, hopefully. And one of them is called back rank exercises. That's one of my last studies. And so then it loads up automatically in that study, and I can close that all down because it's already open. And so where's this from? This one, or is it your own study?
This is from a Magward Lone Wolf game.
And were you white or black?
I was white.
Okay, cool.
But so, this is not part of the game. It's just a line.
Yeah, so variation.
The game went close to this, but we didn't play exactly.
Yeah, sure. Line. And we can make it a practice with computer study if you like. So practice with computer, save chapter. Okay. So it's white to play, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll end with trying to solve this one. Our king is not in the best position. We don't have any checks on e7, which is disappointing. We've got 4 knights though.
Yeah, you have all the pieces on the board.
4 knights. Oh yeah. I mean, I think I might have seen the first move. In fact, I think I was actually thinking of adding this to the study. I've seen this actually. I was thinking of adding this to the study because it is as you say a back rank mate, but it's not with rooks. And so yeah, I was considering adding it. So you have all the pieces, but how to get in on this king because the pawn checks don't work. And knight check, he just takes it. Knight check, he just takes it. So I know the first move is this. And the idea is if he took with the pawn, he opens up a square on f7, which you can drop on f7, king takes, then you're in, knight here, and so on. But now that he's blocked with the bishop, I'm out of my zone. But I'm thinking pawn here, king here, knight here, check. Oh no, pawn takes knight is check. That's not good. Okay, so I've got to be a bit careful. Oh yeah, pawn here, if he goes king here, rook here is just checkmate, because takes is a mate. So pawn here, he would have to...
For the pawn take line, because this is
yeah. Have I done anything wrong yet, or Apparently,
No, this is correct. I mean, queen d6 is correct, but make black play pawn takes because
it's more interesting. Yeah, sure. Okay, so just this line, you just gonna go just knight. Let's just finish this off quickly. Knight here, and probably clear off the back rank somehow. Pawn here. Just go queen here maybe, and knight here is checkmate with the other knight coming in. Okay, so that's really easy. Okay, good. So we're gonna now manipulate the computer to play. Oof. So the way you turn this on or off, by the way, to get practice the computer working. That little button, the little round button here, for those interested. So we're going to go pawn takes and turn practice the computer on again. But I'm going to go pawn here and turn the engine off and turn on practice the computer again. Okay, cool. And of course, if you went king takes pawn, it would be allowing a knight to get on and a queen to get on and probably a rook to get on the back rank, so it would all be over. So he's quite cunning. He's just going for a runner. And the problem is d7 is probably covered. I'm thinking of queen, bishop d8 maybe.
no, the first move is hard.
The move here is hard.
No, because pawn c7 is not the best move.
Oh, okay. But this seems to be working.
Okay, you could actually remove a bishop from the pieces you have in hand to make the puzzle more interesting.
I see.
So pawn at c7 doesn't work.
I see. But let's try and solve it first, like here, if possible. No, because pawn c7 is very natural.
Yes, I think here bishop at d8 is the move.
So bishop d8, he runs to f8, then pawn at e7,
and then pawn at e7.
Well, let's play it, see if it works. Okay, pawn at e7. Pawn at e7 is not the fastest, but yeah, it works. Is there something faster? I can't see anything. Okay, I'll just get a hint. Oh, knight at h7. Ooh. So the idea of knight at h7 is what? If rook takes knight. Anyway, he does this. I'm so confused. Why did he do that?
And maybe knight at f6. Knight at f6. Well, because if rook takes, then you have back rank. Because there is no king h7 escape.
Okay, so let's see what happens after rook takes.
If rook takes, then pawn at e7. Pawn at e7, I guess.
So let's do that. Knight here, rook takes. Oh, pawn at e7. Pawn at e7, and
yes, and now you have the back rank.
You have a rook on the back rank, mating. Cool. Okay.
Kind of creating the back rank.
Okay, going to turn the engine off, and okay. So we've got another move here.
You don't have a bishop in hand.
I don't have a bishop in hand. Okay.
It's actually very hard move to see. And also remember, this is kind of a back rank because the knight here will control these two squares.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
And this is controlled by the bishop, so it's very similar to back rank.
Yes, absolutely. So the question is, how are we going to get our knight there? That's the question. You're saying it's not pawn at c7, it's not bishop at c7. We don't have a bishop.
If you don't have a bishop, the thing is that after pawn at c7 and knight here, he can escape.
Yeah, sure.
Still, there is a mate because you have a lot of stuff in hand, but it gets longer.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to interfere that queen
So
somehow.
you want to cut out the escape.
Yes. I can't see. Obviously I want to put a knight here with check, but I can't do that unless he gets unless his king is here or here.
No, because there is check here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I can't see an alternative to at c7.
Okay, so you want me to tell you
Yeah, go on.
the winning move because it's kind of hard. It's
Yeah.
rook at g8.
Oh.
And now pawn at c7 does work because there is no escape route. Okay, now wait. Even if he doesn't take. Okay, because now then the mate is the same. It's the same length, so he does take c7. But the thing is, if he goes here, then you have knight h7 now.
Ah. Yeah.
And
So,
this is the whole
yeah,
point
yeah,
of
yeah,
rook
I got it now.
g8.
So it's knight here, and the bishop's doing an amazing job cutting off the light squares, and this is brilliant. So you have a knight on h7 cutting off f8. You have a knight on e5.
Yes.
Yeah, this is brilliant. This is completely brilliant, and a bishop cutting off that diagonal.
This rook at g8 idea is very, very nice.
In the end, he just does this. So it's very easy. You just do this, and it's checkmate. It's a back rank mate, a kind of back rank mate, because the bishop and the knight together are keeping the king on the back rank. So yeah. Thanks for that. Really cool. Maybe I'll put on the board the other one you mentioned. Let's turn that one off. And okay, so rook at g8, then do this, so that he does this, and this is very cool. So then we finally get our knight, keeping the king under control, and we can turn on this again, and wow. Yeah, that's a really pretty one to finish.
Also notice that rook at f8 doesn't work. You might think rook at f8 and rook at g7 is the same, but now he does take it.
He can take it, yeah.
He just blocks and take it.
Yeah.
While if he takes with his rook, then you.
Okay. Yes, if he takes the rook, it's fine, but the problem is he can block. Okay. Whereas if he goes,
yeah, the problem is he can block and then run.
and then
g8.
he runs
While
to
rook at
f8.
g8 does cover.
It controls f8.
Covers f8.
Yeah. Brilliant. No, that's just awesome. That's yeah. I mean, in terms of Crazyhouse themes, the theme is block escape, but it's a really advanced version of block escape. I'll add block escape, but yeah. And
Alright, so thanks for the stream. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I gotta go now.
Yeah, see you, and thanks for making the stream.
Time.
See you, and see you everyone in chat, and everyone watching later on YouTube. I'll just put the YouTube link so you can watch my other Crazyhouse videos and other videos. So thanks everyone for watching.